Okay, that's it for Acolyte. Unless, I don't know, they can find some coins in the sofa and make another one because, of course, the entire show is dependent on the second season. So, tease this, tease that, go nowhere. Yeah. Well, ultimately, we have a big twist. It turns out now Osha is the bad girl and May's the good girl because now she has amnesia. In order to protect Osha from the Jedi, what's his name? Master Asian Ezra Miller performed a forced lobotomy on May, so she doesn't remember anything. Hey, why'd that happen? Well, you see, they went back to the scene of the crime, and fight. Osha and May fight. Asian Ezra Miller and Master Squid Game fight. And then ultimately May shows up, and instead of killing Master Squid Game, she gets him to confess that he killed their mother. And then Osha hears this, and she turns to the dark side. First, she chokes out Master Squid Game, Darth Vader style. Then she's holding Master Squid Game's lightsaber, but the kyber crystal turns red because now she's consumed with the dark side. And she threatens, Asian Ezra Miller. But she saw him naked and she's been turned on by him ever since. So, yeah, they're in love. So they escape together. The Jedi show up. And turns out Green Baldy is evil. And of course, Asian Ezra Miller was her Padawan. And so I guess, yes, she abused him. God knows what else she did to him. She certainly beat his back with her light whip. And she's into that. And that's the deal. But, oh boy, stay tuned for next season to find out what that's all about. And with May, memory wiped and all that, she gets arrested and they bring her back. And Green Baldy is wanting to use her to get to, Darth Asian Ezra Miller. But it's unlikely because, of the lobotomy. So, but, the Force will find a way. And all of that. So at the end, Osha and Darth Asian Ezra Miller are holding hands and staring at the sunset, and it's beautiful. So, but we had some special cameos. Can you guess? Yeah, well, Yoda shows up finally. Looks like he was taking a dump, and Green Baldy heads over there to tell him, hey, some stuff's been happening while you've been constipated. And meanwhile, back at Darth Asian Miller's secret hideout, he wasn't alone there. The real master was there all along. Yeah, Darth Plagueis shows up. Doesn't say anything, he's just there. So, kind of giving you a brief glimpse of what might have been. A cool Acolyte show would have been Darth Plagueis meeting a young Palpatine and leading him to the dark side. And all that. You'd get a little story from the past about, well, how'd that even happen anyway? And then there you go. Someone wrote a book about it, so you pretty much had the story already laid out. So even idiot producers like Benioff and Weiss could probably do it. But, they wanted, diverse cast and girls and stuff or something. Which, again, had you had an original idea and stuff that you could have given them, all right, that could have worked out. A little murder mystery and, oh, good Lord, it was you all along and that stuff. But ultimately, everyone is stupid. Master Squid Game, who the performance of the actor is really good, but he's wasted on this. It's just an idiot. Boy, how was this going to turn out? Like it did. I was protecting you. I mean, you know, the stupid soap opera line. Yeah. And then the idiocy of the back and forth with May. I mean, look, this, oh, now she's the good one. She's in the, you know, the white clothes now. It's just, and I mean, no, she was a murderer. You know, and all the while, she knew Master Squid Game was the one who killed her mother. So you'd think she'd be after Master Squid Game. And she manages to kill everybody else, but... And when she finally gets the drop on the guy, well, I want to hear him confess. Because, yeah, okay, she wanted OSHA to hear it. But, you know, and oh, I'm going to turn myself in. No, I'm going to fight with the Jedi to a standstill, and then my master will come and kill her. It was a dumb show, for the most part. Political preaching and whatnot. Well, they denigrate the Jedi as being stupid buffoons on one hand, at best, and then absolute corrupt criminals at worst. And there's no getting around that. These are criminals. They cover up. They're very corrupt. And I guess Yoda's none the wiser because, again, I guess, you know, he was constipated that week and dealing with it, you know. Not working, Brennan is. And, you know, but finally when he's out of that condition, he can try to figure out what's going on. But apparently not. Because, you know, by the time you get to the Phantom Menace, none of them had ever heard of any Sith being around. So, due to the corruption of Green Baldy, you know, she manages to keep this under wraps. So, I don't know, maybe if there would have been a second season, then Darth Asian Ezra Miller would, you know, probably wipe her out before Darth Plagueis wipes him out, in the hopes that he could have a new apprentice in the form of Osha, who's far more powerful, because now she'll teach me how to manipulate the midichlorians so that I can create life and all that, and ends up having to kill her because she's mad at him over her boyfriend getting killed. Something like that, you know? But then Green Baldy would be dead, Osha would be dead, and I don't know, maybe May would be dead too, but maybe still have her stupid amnesia or whatever. And then Darth Plagueis is like, ah, crap. Well, I'm going to pack my stuff and head over to Naboo. I think there's some idiot over there I can, you know, bring into the fold. And there you go. You're all good. But then you're not. Because you had to retcon it where some women did this. See, they're the ones who create life, you know. Which, you know, they give birth, so there's that. They didn't want to do it that way, though. Of course not. So you have to retcon the story where there already was. The real chosen one was May and Osha, who were one person but divided in two through the divergence of the Force. But yet there's supposed to be this prophecy about chosen one and all that, and it was clearly Anakin, but hey, let's rewrite it. No one's going to care. All of that was unnecessary. But they didn't really have anything. They couldn't even make a competent narrative for just a basic murder mystery story involving Jedi. Couldn't even do that. So this is a lot of time wasted on this crap. I don't know what Doomcock wants to do in the future, but I don't see any point in reviewing Star Wars programs anymore. Barring some massive new change, which I really don't see coming, there's nothing here. It was a waste of time to even look at this piece of crap. Which is not the worst of what they've done. It really isn't. But there's nothing here. Andor Season 2, I don't know. Will they allow it to be as good as the first one? I'm dubious of that. But I just don't really care about this anymore.